Welcome to Jamaica Magazine. I'm Adrian Atkinson. Coming up between the pages, we're cooking up the story of a future top chef, connecting communities to the digital highway and hitting the streets to take a closer look at those very important signs and signals. Stay tuned as the magazine unfolds. This week, we're starting things off in the kitchen with Garfield Jr. as he prepares octopus in spring roll while telling us about his experiences as a student at Heart Trust NTA in Brownstown.
Well, I consider myself as a typical youth.
Friends, sports.
Dolphin, well, not so typical, but I enjoy the sport.
Average social life and vision for the future.
I want to go straight down in depth of the culinary, which is, I'm going to do level 4, which is the executive chef level. So I'll be going straight up to the top. I'm Chef Garfield Jr. from Heart Trust NTA, Boys Town to be exact. After high school, I met a close friend, which of my sister, Alex White. I don't know that Alex the Great. He started bringing me on events because I told him that I'm interested in food, and he was at a higher level, a way higher level. So while traveling with him around places, I learned a lot. He was a great mentor. Today I'll be cooking octopus wrapped in spring roll. So we're starting with the onions. I'll put this in the bowl. So here we have the octopus. Freeze that day before. It's kind of tender because I bought it tender. So we're just going to blanch it in the water. Going to do this 4 times.
The Heart Trust NTA was established in 1982 to satisfy the demand for solutions to the persistent problem of underdevelopment in the country. Fast forward to 2017, where the institution has maintained that mandate and has been shaping the lives of many youth through technical and vocational training.
Garfield came here, he joined the food prep level 3, which is a chef de partie, actually being prepared as a supervisor. I walked in the lab one day and here was this young man at work. What I saw him was doing, they usually are not that exposed already. You know, I saw this young man creating this, and I said, who are you? You're not a level 3. And he said, yes, I'm a level 3. Having Garfield here at Boys Town was a plus. We have had many before him, but Garfield has come and he has put his mark.
Boys Town is more into the practical, Heart is more into practical, and it has given me a drive, open opportunity because
he was selected to represent Jamaica in the first International TVET Youth Forum during World Skills Abu Dhabi 2017 on October 14 and 15. This event was the first of its kind and a unique opportunity for young professionals to shape the future of skills.
And that is an opportunity based from Taste of Jamaica.
Organized annually by the Culinary Federation of Jamaica, CFJ. It features cook-offs in more than 18 categories. Taste of Jamaica is geared towards promoting and showcasing the country's most talented through a mix of competition. Garfield entered in the category CPJ Beef Competition, where he walked away with silver in the 2016 staging of the event.
It was really a big move because I was competing against the sous chef of Sandals, and a sous chef of Sandals for a level 3 person, and you're probably level 5 or 4. So it was a big move.
You rarely find young people with the passion and also the drive to endure and to keep on going. I think his advantage is that he smiles at obstacles. He's always moving on, pressing forward, and you know, just getting the job done.
For youths now, if you have a good opportunity, take it, but think about it. Definitely think about it. Secondly, if you want to pursue food and nutrition, definitely come to either Boys Town Heart Trust NTA or Runaway Bay Heart.
Now let us see him finish up the octopus spring roll.
Get that caramelized. This is Chinese favorite wrap. made of flour, rolled really thin. Gonna have some cheese in there. One strips like this. This is okay. So we're going to layer them like this. Get this in here. Over. There you go. Inside. Second.
To get more information on this program and others offered by Heart Trust NTA, you can visit their website at heart-nta.org.
Okay, and there you have it. Octopus spring roll with salsa and olive oil.
On our roads, remember, take time, be courteous, drive good, walk good. Don't drink alcohol and drive. Don't drive tired or sleepy. Don't tailgate and don't overtake unless it is safe to do so. And always drive at a speed which will allow you time to stop quickly and safely. Let's keep it safe on our roads.
Summer, summer, summer. The joys of being able to hang out with your friends and no schoolwork to be done. Some of you will also be going to the beach, going to the movies and other places. Enjoy it. But while doing that, are you going to be practicing safety measures on the road?
Pedestrians, it is only safe to cross this designated part of the road if you follow the road rules. Never attempt to cross before the indication is given, and do not try to beat the oncoming traffic which has the green light.
You have overhead bridges, and overhead bridges are safe areas that are provided for pedestrians to cross. What we are seeing are pedestrians dashing across dual carriageways and then leaping over concrete medians. That is a no-no. We have had persons who have lost their lives doing that. And I am now appealing to pedestrians to do the right thing and access the overhead bridges that are provided in order to save your own life.
Where there is no overhead bridge or crossing sign, use the pedestrian crossing with caution. Monitor the lights and cross when it's safe to do so. That is a dangerous practice and a 99.9% chance of this happening.
The amount of kinetic energy that comes upon your body, that is going to determine whether or not you survive.
There are several signs. Road signs are the language of the road. You have informational signs, directional signs, warning signs, and you have enforcement signs. Enforcement signs are erected upright or those that are drawn on the road surface. For example, you have stop sign, one-way sign, and it points in the direction where the one-way is. No U-turn, no parking, no right turn, no entry, a number of signs. If there's no sign that are erected upright, you will see yellow markings painted on curb walls. That constitute no parking, and you should not park in those areas. You park where white painting is drawn on those curb walls. Those are areas where parking is permitted. You have continuous white lines that are drawn on road surface. No motorist should drive to the right of a continuous white line. There are some other signs, especially like along Knutsford Boulevard, where the dual carriageway is, but there is any elevated median. You see something looking like a zebra crossing. Those crossing depicts a median, but a median that is not elevated. If you disobey a stop sign, it carries a fine of $4,000 or 6 demerit points. If you disobey the traffic light, the red light, that too carries $4,000 a fine or 6 demerit points. On the approach of a traffic light, for example, Halfway Tree Road, Chelsea Avenue, by GIS there is no filter light. You are to obey the light, and whenever you get green, you are to proceed. These lights are so configured that they allow for a pedestrian to cross. So when that red light is on, pedestrians are crossing. So that's why a filter light is not put in. When approaching a roundabout, you are to yield to the person to the right. Right? Always allow for that person to go first. A similar thing with a yield sign, a give-way sign. You are to yield to the person and allow that person to proceed. If you happen to overtake, you are to do so if the way is clear, and once you complete that maneuver, you are to get back to the left lane and remain there. We have persons anticipating the light. You have those that are anticipating the green, and even before the green comes on, they are off. And you have others who are beating the amber in order to go by as well. And I should tell you this, red means you are to stop, amber means you are to prepare to stop, and green means you are to go if the way is clear.
And remember, always wear your seatbelt.
The Electoral Commission of Jamaica, ECJ, has extended the validity of all voters' IDs. Yes, I said it. All voters' IDs are valid until December 31, 2019. Businesses are being asked to continue to accept voter ID cards as a valid form of identification. Don't worry, the ECJ will continue to process new and replacement ID cards until the new expiration date. For more information, call toll-free at 1-888-991-8683 or email eojinfo@eoj.com.jm. The Electoral Commission of Jamaica, committed to free and fair elections.
This is the place where laws are enacted.
Those in favor? Those against? As have it.
It's Gordon House, the official chamber for both houses of Parliament. It became the temporary meeting place in 1960 when the House membership outgrew the seating arrangement at the prior chamber just a few yards below at Headquarters House. Once again, it's time for another change of location, this time to its permanent place for greater efficiency to manage the affairs of the people. The vision became clearer on May 17, 2018, with the launch of the Houses of Parliament Design Competition. The proposed location, the National Heroes Park. It's an opportunity for teams at home and in the diaspora to design the new building. And in vying for the coveted spot, their designs must also include the development of the entire National Heroes Park. This must maintain the sacredness of the Monument Park and include public recreational gardens and green spaces.
This is indeed a historic moment for downtown Kingston and Jamaica. Indeed, it is transformational.
Just imagine that whether you are an established architect or an upcoming architect, you have the opportunity to write the history of what this space and by extension of what downtown Kingston will look like in the future.
With the Houses of Parliament Design Competition now open, architects can now log on to ourjaparliament.com to pre-register and access competition documents. Registration will cost $20,000 and closes on June 14, 2018. As the government's chief development agency, the Urban Development Corporation UDC will be managing the competition process. To facilitate the designing of the new Houses of Parliament building, registered participants will be granted a guided tour of the site and the existing Houses of Parliament, and a bidders' conference to provide clarity where needed. Discussions will be on the use of the Parliament building and the build-out of the park. UDC team members will also respond to all queries at designcompetition@udcja.com. After this, it will be submission time, a 2-month window running from July 20 to September 17. The design submissions may be uploaded via the OURJAParliament.com website and delivered in a sealed package to the UDC office in Kingston. To select the top 5 designs, an evaluation committee or jury has been selected. It is chaired by architect Mark Raymond, who is also the chair of the Association of Commonwealth Societies of Architects in the Caribbean.
The government is collaborating to ensure that the final design meets the requirements of all parliamentarians and has therefore formed a bipartisan parliamentary oversight committee chaired by none other than the Honorable Carl Samuda.
Architects of the top 5 designs will each receive $2 million. In addition, first, second, and third place winners of the 5 will receive $5, $4, and $2 million respectively. And there is more.
There is also a People's Choice Award. And this award, we expect the public to have their say by voting on the entry that they believe is best suited for our application.
This project is what we all, as architects, dream about. Jamaica will have its new Houses of Parliament conceived, designed, and built by Jamaicans.
This is a moment in history, so I'm really excited to be a part of this competition.
Jamaican international architect Gordon Gill is the patron of the competition, and he will be providing professional guidance to all stakeholders throughout the process.
I've been asked to help guide UDC so that the process is at an international standard.
The construction of the Houses of Parliament at the National Heroes Park is part of the broader development for the park and the redevelopment of downtown Kingston.
We're going to build this parliament, and it will be done in the best interest of all the peoples of Jamaica.
There's no doubt that this development will change the culture of the area, the mindset of the people, and the perception of downtown. All this change starts with this competition. That is what is symbolic and significant.
To learn more about the work of the Urban Development Corporation, call 876-656-8031 or visit their website at www.udcja.com. You may also follow them on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, or visit their information center on the ground floor, Kingston Mall, downtown Kingston.
Let's get a little breeze on this land. All right. Now let's get some bounce in the rhythm. All right.
The power of Jamaica's cultural might was seen this week when the country was elected unopposed to a seat on the UNESCO Intergovernmental Committee of the Convention for the Safeguarding of Intangible Cultural Heritage. Securing this place on yet another high-profile global committee owes much to Jamaica's indigenous cultural creations, like reggae. In November, UNESCO will consider Jamaica's bid to inscribe reggae music on the representative list of intangible cultural heritage for humanity. While we wait, let's reflect on how our own people see the evolution of their music.
From deep within the archives, on reels no longer supported by the platforms of a technological modernization in the transmission of sounds and images, comes the story of a people and their relationship with the music they have bred.
Reggae! Reggae! Reggae music is bass, brother. Yes, sir. Reggae music is roots. Not the drill. Yes, sir. Is our kind of music that, brother? What me say?
If reggae can ever be edged to a set place, then 13 Brentford Road is its home. It was here at Studio One in 1968 that Rocksteady briefly went back 20 years, married the folk rhythms of mento, and gave birth to reggae.
The new art form experienced its share of birthing pains as the so-called elites of society struggled to accept its revolutionary presence, while those from whose experiences it sprung cleaved onto this evolution in expression.
Reggae music is something that I think most of our people are ashamed of. I don't know why this should be, because it is coming from our roots. So much people are naked like them shame.
I agree. Truly. Sure, them just shame what truly belongs to them. What me say?
That's how we steal sometime, do I?
Truly.
Well, I think that the rhythm is very good, and we like it a lot in Jamaica here.
As myself coming from New York, I only thought that I would dig soul music, just, you know, funky music. But as I hear the reggae scene, reggae music, I like it.
I like reggae music very much because, right, it shows a lot of culture, right? It tells from the plantation days, the type of music the people used to sing, right? And it sort of reveal what really was going on in that time, right? Up till now, right?
It's something you can't just sit down and listen to. You have, you know, you get the feeling to move.
Reggae music is our high-style music. Same way like how soul music belongs to CS, reggae music belongs to Jay. And my favorite artists are Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Probably because it's part of me, you know, and we create it, I don't know. But I think I enjoy playing reggae very much.
I really dig reggae music, but whenever time I hear reggae music, I feel like dancing, you know?
I'm in a dancing mood.
Generations later, and the narrative retains echoes of past sentiments with the addition of new layers.
Reggae change, I can say like it changed a bit, you know, but still reggae beat. The old one is better, the new one not much to me. I just love the old stuff.
When I'm working, I listen to my music, keep me going, you know.
If me go dance on them music that I'm play, me not really stay there.
It means everything. It's a part of Jamaican's history, so it defines who we are as Jamaicans.
It means everything. It means love, it means peace, it means understanding.
Reggae is a lifestyle. Reggae is a lifestyle, you know, Jamaican lifestyle. Yeah, even the lifestyle where you live, because even they tell you in the farm, you know, they work hard every day, hustle hard every day, and music, so it's reggae. So, reggae is life, man, you know?
Reggae has become what some prophesied, a few decried, and almost none could truly imagine.
Reggae is no longer seen in the world as alternative music or third world music or new wave music.
It's doing good. I think a lot of guys who make a lot of money from it, but it is good. I think maybe probably next to tourism.
People know Jamaica not only for our sand, sun and beach, but they know us for our music. So when you go abroad and people be like, you're from Jamaica, you know Bob Marley, you know such and such, all because of our music. So reggae is our definition of Jamaica.
It is the strongest component in the brand Jamaica construct.
Reggae artists and those who specialize in its offshoot dancehall have won major musical awards. In life and past death, its greatest ambassador retains an undeniable international presence that has demanded respect from world-renowned publications. Since 2009, the entire month of February has been dedicated to its celebration at home. It was instrumental in garnering capital Kingston the designation by UNESCO as a creative city of music. And in 2017, the Jamaican government submitted a nomination dossier to have reggae inscribed on UNESCO's representative list of intangible cultural heritage for humanity.
This international protection instrument will ensure that the origins of reggae and its derivatives are appropriately documented and safeguarded for present and future generations. It is fascinating to reminisce on the early days when Jamaican music struggled to germinate, and the pioneers were classified in some cases as undesirables right here at home.
But even then, in its infancy.
Well, I think that reggae is a good music, here to stay, and I think reggae music belongs to us, and we ought to show it, right?
And now,
reggae is hot commodity and the world has embraced it, but we are proud to declare that we still own it.
Respect must be given whenever respect is due. One more time, let's give it up for Jamaica and reggae music.
Government will be continuing its drive to make internet accessible to all Jamaicans. Some public spaces are transmitting free Wi-Fi service, and many residents are logging on at various community access points. Let's take a look at how one of these sites can enhance a community and help make the country the place of choice to live, work, raise families, and do business.
Never before we ever have internet in this part of the world. Welcome to the cool hills of Thompson Town. We are very grateful for this history-making moment.
So Thompson Town is growing. It's growing, yes. Little by little you're getting all your amenities.
Any spot where you can access internet is a hot spot and cool spot. So today, let us just extend gratitude to the persons behind this idea who is giving us access.
The mere fact that we are here in a farming community speaks volumes as it relates to bringing all of Jamaica on that platform, that level playing field, of ensuring that we provide access and opportunity for all of our citizens. This community access point brings us closer to 300 community access points across Jamaica. We are putting in place some 16 computers, furniture, projector and screen, and even assisted with the electrical installation. In a farming community like Thompson Town, what we are doing is that we are effectively bringing technology to the people so that they can empower themselves, they can develop themselves, they can create employment opportunities for themselves. It opens up the community to the world. You can use this access to be more up to date as it relates to worldwide social, political, economic, and financial information. And of course, resources. In fact, our farmers can use access to the internet to look how they can maximize production. They can go online and look at the different regime as it relates to farming and the application of fertilizers. As we encourage our citizens to utilize the available technologies, we want you to also be aware that as with any technology, there are challenges. And so we want to encourage our citizens to be cyber smart, to be cyber safe. Do a little check to ensure that the site that you're using, that it is a safe site.
Thanks for watching another edition of Jamaica Magazine. Do join us again tomorrow and we'll do this all over again. Send your feedback on today's show to jamaicamagazine@jis.gov.jm. Do follow us on our social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, and of course Twitter. Download our app on your Apple and Android devices, and you can also visit our website, jis.gov.jm, for more information. On behalf of the entire production crew, I'm Adrian Atkinson. Do take care.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.